Hi, my name is Jocelyn and I'm a cross-country mountain bike racer. I've been racing the Kelso Tuesday Night Race Series for over 10 years now, and I've picked up a lot of different lines throughout the years. So today I'm going to be showing you course number 1 for the 2023 race series, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite lines and some of the fastest lines out on course. There are a few things I consider when deciding which line is best for me on a race course. The first thing is that I want a line that I am comfortable and confident on, because that confidence will transfer into speed on the race course. The second thing I consider is risk versus reward. If a line is really high risk and very little reward, it won't save me very much time, then I might not ride that line, because the risk of crashing and losing out on the rest of my season is pretty high, and it's just not worth it to me. So that's another thing to consider. And then the third thing I consider is how much the line can change when you're at race pace and at max heart rate during a race, as well as around a lot of other riders. So it's important to practice these lines slow at first and then build up your speed as well, so you're comfortable on them at a faster pace that is similar to what you would be at in a race. The fourth thing I also consider is entry and exit speed. So with a line, you want to be able to carry as much speed into the line and as much speed out of the line, and that'll be your fastest way to ride the course. So here's the start. So you want to pace yourself up the climb here, so you still have a bit of energy for the last couple pitches. My favorite line up here is on the grass here on the left. That way your back wheel doesn't spin out. So next we got this rocky uphill. There are two good lines here, one up the left and one up the right. The left line has more rock slabs. Personally, I prefer that line, but when it gets wet, those rock slabs can get really slippery, so I think it's really good to know both lines. There's also a good opportunity for passing here. If someone goes left, you can pass them on the right, because it's nice and wide open. So there's a few different options on this climb here. You can either start on the left side and cross over to the right, or you can start on the right side and cross over to the left. Or, my personal favorite, you can stay on the right side and go close to the tree and exit on the right side as well. I find with that line, I'm able to carry my speed nicely around the outside of the corner and into the hill. And then I'm also able to carry speed out of the top into the corner that turns left at the top. So here we've got Laura's Run. My personal favorite, and I think the fastest race line, is on the right, in between the rocks. But there's also a good line on the left if you're looking to pass racers. So this is the next section on Laura's Run. There's two different lines here. I know some of the top expert racers at Kelso race around the corner and then right up the rock and then straight into the next section. Other racers will swoop around the corner and then around the rock. It's a bit of more turning, but some people can carry more speed that way. So here there are two distinct lines. This one comes up rider's right, and then you hit this rock here and you can launch it and pretty much miss all the other rocks. There's a bit of a simpler line up here on the rider's left, where you just hit the dirt patch and then straight down the rocks. So we've just finished riding Rock Garden and now we're here on Declined. My personal favorite line on Declined is starting on the right and then before the rock down there, swerving over to the left and making the right-hander wide around on the left. So here at the bottom of Declined, you come into this right-hand corner and there's two good lines here. One is the line that most people ride, and then the other line is a bit of a hidden line that most people actually don't see. So the main line here is the one between the rocks. You come out of decline with lots of speed and you can go nicely between the rocks, and then it's a bit of a tight right-hand corner. The other really good line that sets you up nicely for the right-hand corner is this wide line on the left. You completely miss all the rocks and you're able to do a nice wide sweeping corner and carry a bit more speed, and it's really nice. So here we are on Digger Downhill. There's a few good lines on this one. So at the top here we have two little kind of drops that you can launch and really carry some nice speed out of. And then you go into a couple nice sweeping corners with berms that you can hit quite fast. You do want to be pretty careful on this one, as it can get somewhat sketchy if you carry too much speed into it. So make sure the speed stays in control if you're racing this one. From here, it's just a few sweeping corners, and then you're pretty much at the bottom. So that's the course. Always remember to keep your speed under control and ride within your skill and ability level. You can start slow and then build up as you feel more comfortable and confident, but there's no need to start super fast and try to hit these things at full speed on your first go.